County Home for the Aged, also known as a poorhouse or poor farm, housed the county's mentally ill, severely destitute, and elderly residents that didn't have any known family. It was built to replace the aging Newcastle home and consolidated various small institutions around the county. The facility opened its doors on Tuesday, October 19, 1926, the day Perry D. Snyder and his wife, whom were first elected in March 1913 to serve in respect posts of the Newcastle City Home, took up residence in the Lawrence County Home for the Aged, along with Mr. and Mrs. Snyder and their 2 children. About 12 staff members and the first 20 inmates left the old city home and also took up residence in the Lawrence County Home. A young boy was among the first 20 inmates, although the home did not generally take children. In June of 1944, county welfare officials and the Snyders, now in their late 70s, were accused of incompetency at the home. During the hearing, the Snyders were retired with pensions, but permitted to stay at the home. By late August, the Snyders were given 3 weeks to vacate. The Snyders' run of over 30 years of service to the community had ended, and Mance B. Hogue, the longtime director of the welfare department, took over operations at the home. The home continued to operate for many years, and the later half of the 1960s was remodeled and slowly changed into a skilled nursing center while under supervision of Director Clarence E. Colbert. By 1970, the home was facing severe overcrowding issues, and Colbert became bitter about lack of county support and resigned in January 1973. In December of 1974, the county decided to add a new section which is known as the North Wing and remodel some of the existing floors. A new 3-story addition, including the additional basement floor, was to be built. This will allow the home to accommodate another 30 or more residents, a new kitchen and dining room. In 1977, after a contest to find a more suitable name for the Lawrence County Home for the Aged, it was named Hillview Manor on March 22, 1977. Hillview Manor closed its doors in 2004 due to financial constraints. My name is Chris Maggart, and I'm on a personal mission to find the truth.
Hello?
I'm joined by my good friends Patrick Shields.
Just say something. Bullshit.
Jake Stock.
I feel like something's touching my neck.
What?
I feel like something's touching my neck.
And Rick White.
I got it right at this area right here, resting.
Together, we explore claims of supernatural activity. No matter what we encounter, we will continue our search for the existence unknown.
Right, the building was constructed in 1925, and it opened its doors in October of 1926. This part of the building here is the newer portion of the building. They built this in 1977 when it became Hillview Manor.
Okay.
Prior to that, it was the Lawrence County Poorhouse or the Poor Farm. This part of the building is new. This was only when it was Hillview Manor, the extended care facility. It became kind of like a hospice.
This part
This
was
wing
built
here.
in 1977.
Yeah, this was for the most critical patients were in this area here.
Okay.
That's why I think we get a lot of activity in this area.
Well, these 3 rooms right across from the nurse's station
Uh-huh.
were like the worst of the worst. These rooms were constantly in and out of people. This was used as kind of like a intensive care unit.
Okay.
So people in the worst of care were down this hallway, and these 3 rooms in particular were worst of the worst, so the nurses would have
Quick access. Absolutely, that makes sense. Right on. Okay.
There was a woman, she was 103 years old, her name was Amanda. She had Alzheimer's and dementia, and she liked to feed birds, so she would go out these doors back here. She was in a wheelchair, so she wheeled out, feed the birds, and then she would come back in. Well, she became disoriented, and she came over here and she fell down the steps. She didn't die here, she actually died at Jameson Hospital, but we get a lot of EVPs from her.
Okay. What was her name?
Amanda.
Amanda. All right. Door shut.
What was that?
Door shut.
Is that you, Pat?
Wait a minute, which door?
The one where
Oh,
you
the
told me-
basement door.
Yeah.
No, try that one. It takes a while.
No,
the
it
one
was
that
upstairs.
shut
That one shut earlier.
Yeah, it just shut upstairs.
We're gonna have to stand up there, open it, and stand up here and see if it moves at all.
Earlier, Rochelle showed us how the door to the top of the stairs was very hard to close. It would take some force to close this door. Was this the door that closed behind us while we were in the basement? You could hear the sound echoing through the halls from the impact of this door slamming shut.
Paranormal experience. This door closes on people, wonder why. But
It is on hydraulic spring.
exactly, but it'll stay open for days at a time, and then all of a sudden
Basement.
it'll close. There's lights.
Door shut.
What was that?
Door shut.
Is that you, Pat?
Wait a minute, which door?
The one where
Oh,
you
the
told me-
basement door.
Yeah.
No, try that one. It takes a while.
No. There's lights.
Door shut.
What was that?
Door shut.
There's lights.
Door shut.
What was that?
Door shut.
Movement and noise is coming from this bathroom all the time. There was a woman in this room across here. Her name was Mary Ayala. She had no eyes. We're not sure if she was born that way or, if she lost her eyes later in life. But she had OCD, was washing her hands. So they put her across from the bathroom so she could count her steps back and forth
Oh, really?
to wash her hands. Yeah, and she also rocked in the rocking chair to the point where it drove like the people in surrounding rooms.
Is that why that's on the bottom?
Nuts.
I think?
Yeah. Okay, this is pretty active area. That's why I told him if you want to put one of your cameras down here, I would. We get noises. If you're down in that area, it'll sound like somebody's actually rounding the corner, getting ready to come around the corner. Up here, you'll think somebody's walking, and nobody will be there. You'll come down here, and you'll start hearing noises down there, back and forth to the rooms. You get a lot of sounds like footsteps, walkers. Not. Every time I see
Not
walkers,
Walking Dead walkers.
not zombies, walkers.
Oh, yeah. I knew that.
You have no idea.
The word walker's completely lost its meaning.
I'm going to get a walker. I will be a walker.
Okay. Down in the back far corner on the right,
Yeah.
there's a man named Joe Miller. Grumpy. He had a walker. He liked to chew snuff. Was it 308? Is that what that? The next one.
309, 310.
310. 310, there was a man named Joe, Joe in this room. His name is Major Bugwell. I think his last name was pronounced. He liked batteries. So that's why you see all the batteries here. Now, in back here, there was a man named John Robinson in 303 that actually jumped out the window, and he landed right in front of the doors where you guys come in today.
This is a confirmed suicide?
Yes. But he didn't actually die here either. He died at Jameson.
Confirmed attempted suicide.
Attempted suicide. But he did die.
He died from his injuries.
He died from his injuries here.
Wow.
After hearing the claims from Rochelle and her staff about the activity here at Hillview Manor, it almost was overwhelming with sightings of a crawler coming down the hallway from the north wing, a small child still roaming the halls on the south wing, and a woman that could not see still rocking in her chair. Not to mention hearing of doors slamming, people walking down the hallway, even a piano playing. And we would not forget about those that were buried out back. Bodies in the early years of operation of Hillview were laid in the ground only 3 feet below, and when it would rain, the bodies would come up. Since then, the bodies had been reburied. We would set up a static cam in the main entrance covering the offices to make sure no one would come through while we're investigating to contaminate. Another one on the 2nd floor, where it's always been reported of heavy traffic, and of course, the main floor in the nurse's station, where the worst of the worst were sick.
All right, start investigation. I don't even know what time it is. Rick and Jake upstairs, Pat and I, 1st floor. Where we at? Hillview Manor.
Catch you guys on the flip side.
All right, man, have fun.
I want to take this off this tripod for a minute. Just carry my hand. Carry the tripod. There, it's better. Would you like to come out and talk to us?
Okay, so here's your other camera. What do you want to do? Get out this way? Ow. What the hell is that? It scared the shit out of me.
Anybody want to come out and talk with us? Is that train out there?
Yeah, it's raining. Can you give us a sign that you're up here still? And that you're willing to speak with us? So my name's Jake. And this is Rick. We're just here to visit.
Did you hear that? Yeah, it sounded like a knee popping.
Right away, Pat and I began our investigation in the nurse's station, and it generally did sound like a knee was popping, and it came from the room right next to us. We could not figure out any reason why this was happening.
Well, these 3 rooms right across from the nurse's station were like the worst of the worst. These rooms were constantly.
Did you hear that? Yeah, it sounded like a knee popping. Dude, it sounded like it was in here. Hello? Is there somebody here besides me and Pat? That was me hitting the banister by accident. Thunder. Maybe not.
But we didn't realize we captured an unknown male's voice right before Pat started to swallow. Could this be one of the patients of this area? And not too soon after that, what we thought at first was thunder was actually a door slamming. We could not find the location of which door was slammed shut. Is there somebody here besides me and Pat? That was me hitting the banister by accident.
You swallow it.
Thunder. Maybe not. Is there somebody here besides me and Pat? That was me hitting the banister by accident.
You swallow it.
Thunder. Maybe not. Is there somebody here besides me and Pat? That was me hitting the banister by accident.
You swallow it.
Thunder. Maybe not. Excuse me, sir. If you're still down there at the end of this hallway, can you step out, please? Is that them upstairs?
I think that's thunder.
It sounds like running. You can't make it up. It's thunder or running, or foot walking. Again, Pat and I would start hearing more noises that sounded like either doors slamming or someone walking or running. We could not make it out where it was coming from. And right after I said walking, we heard again another noise, like stepping, a knee popping from the very same room we heard earlier next to Pat and I. Is that them upstairs?
I think that's thunder.
It sounds like running. You can't make it up. It's thunder or running, or foot walking. It sounds like running. You can't make it up. It's thunder or running, or foot walking. It sounds like running. You can't make it up. It's thunder or running, or foot walking.
My headphones. Is that you?
No.
That sounded like it was right near you or close to you. Someone playing games. We'll play a game.
Someone in here actually fucking around? No water leaking in. Pretty sealed up. Where the fuck did that sound come from, man?
I don't know.
Hey, who's here playing games? No, we'll play along if you want.
Is that you?
I think that was thunder, I'm hoping. But I didn't see no lightning. Flash with lightning. Either, hold on, let's listen. again, right out from that very same room where we heard noises. As I start to walk out of that room, you hear what echoed through the halls of the nurses' station of the North Wing, knocking. We could not find where this was coming from or any natural reason to this sound.
Is that you?
I think that was thunder, I'm hoping. But I didn't see no lightning, flash of lightning. Either, hold on, let's listen.
Is that you?
I think that was thunder, I'm hoping. But I didn't see no lightning, flash of lightning.
Is that you?
I think that was thunder, I'm hoping. But I didn't see no lightning, flash of lightning.
I don't think so. Yeah, I think that room is down this way.
This is their room here.
Is this it?
Yeah. Yeah. Yep.
We've had experiences in this room,
Yeah.
I just want to see
How does it make you feel? You don't tell me what it is, but how does it make you feel?
I hate this room.
uneasy, real uneasy. And we're not the only ones. We haven't even told people that have come down and said, that room up there, I don't like it. So it's not just us. Several people don't like it.
Mind if I have a seat? Shit.
So this is the room they said nobody really likes to be in. Why is that?
Can you turn that light off for a few minutes?
Yeah. Oh, I have change in my pocket. Damn it.
Why? Making noise?
Yeah. What's the change?
Come out and talk with us.
My name's Jake. That's Rick.
Can you tell us your name? You getting tired of listening to all these questions?
People coming in and trying to talk with you.
Is there anybody in this room with us? The heck was that?
Down the hallway.
They sound like somebody grunt or something like that?
Yeah.
I like
Jake and Rick were up in the room that nobody liked. Just like earlier when Rochelle and her staff took us up there and admitted they did not like this room. Jake and Rick captured this sound that you faintly can hear another man's voice from down the hallway facing this room.
Is anybody in this room with us? The heck was that?
Down the hallway.
Is anybody in this room with us? The heck was that?
Down the hallway.
Is anybody in this room with us? The heck was that?
Down the hallway. What? I mean, that sounded like...
It sounded like a grunt or something.
Yeah. But they said they heard it too.
They heard it too.
Let's go down there. It sounded like it was on our floor. That's I could tell. There shouldn't be anything in the way. Somebody coughing?
You think it was?
Yeah, I could just hear crickets.
It's awful shiny floor in here. Look, it's wet. Look, it's wet. Just shiny.
Getting so much like it's not wanting to focus at all.
From where?
I guess it's the floor so shiny.
There's a, I was going to say, there's an IR light hanging up on the ceiling there.
As Rick and Jake were discussing about the IR lights and the reflection from the floor, between Rick's voice saying, "There's a IR light," you hear another male's voice that was not Rick or Jake, like an ex-smoker that could not breathe.
Look, it's wet. Just shiny.
Getting so much like it's not wanting to focus at all.
From where?
I guess it's the floor so shiny.
There's a, I was going to say, there's an IR light hanging up on the ceiling there. Look, it's wet. Just shiny.
Getting so much like it's not wanting to focus at all.
From where?
I guess it's the floor so shiny.
There's a, I was going to say, there's an IR light hanging up on the ceiling there. Look, it's wet. Just shiny.
Getting so much like it's not wanting to focus at all.
From where?
I guess it's the floor so shiny.
There's a, I was going to say, there's an IR light hanging up on the ceiling there.
It's got to be them.
It is,
Are they moving?
yeah. We're probably going in the same direction as them.
I'm going to ask them. So we don't get called.
Hey, Rick.
Yeah.
Where are you guys going right now?
We're still up here on the second floor. We're by that room where the rocking chair is at.
Okay, because we're like right underneath you. We're trying to figure out where you're going so we don't cross-contaminate.
Where are we going? We're just wandering around.
All right, we're gonna go back down to the other side.
Okay.
Hello, anybody?
said, we're here for you. This is your time. Dude, that was weird.
What?
I don't know if it was my hair standing up or what, dude, but it felt like like someone was like reaching out, trying to touch my elbow. Yeah, right here.
Someone's maybe trying to talk to you.
Well, are you trying to talk? Here, come up and talk to this right here. I'll let you. Can you see us? Do you need a doctor? Okay.
Either someone just fell or.
That was different. As Pat and I continued our investigation in the North Wing, I would ask if someone needed a doctor, and right after that you hear what sounded like a large bang, like someone fell or another door slamming, which seemed to be a very common occurrence in this area of the hospital. Do you need a doctor? Okay.
Either someone just fell or.
That was different. Do you need a doctor? Okay. Do you need a doctor? Okay.
Either someone just fell.
That's gotta be Jake now. I'll ask him. Rick.
Yo.
Did you guys just make a loud noise, a bang or something?
Make a bang.
I don't think so.
I don't think we did.
It's gotta be them.
Did you just do it right now?
No.
Seriously?
No, we're just standing here in the hallway.
Where are you at in the hallway? What part of the building?
Right in the middle by the steps to come downstairs.
Right above us. You can hear his walkie-talkie.
Oh, he says they're in the middle.
We're pretty. Well, the middle's
We're not.
there.
No, we're not by the middle. Is there a second floor?
That's where they're at.
Yeah, but down there. This time again, in the same wing, Pat and I heard a door slamming. And after I call Rick, you would hear the door slam again. Here you can see we're in the north wing, which there is no second floor. Jake and Pat are in the middle, which there is 3 floors, very far from each other. Here you can tell the distance between Pat, myself, and Rick and Jake. So we know that it was not them above us making any noise because there's no second floor. That's gotta be Jake now. I'll ask him. Rick.
Got it.
Yo.
Did you guys just make a loud noise, a bang or something?
I don't think we did.
That's gotta be Jake now. I'll ask him.
Rick.
Got it.
Yo. Did you guys just make a loud noise, a bang or something?
I don't think we did.
That's gotta be Jake and him. We'll ask him. Rick.
Got it.
Yo.
Did you guys just make a loud noise, a bang or something?
Make it bang. I don't think so.
I don't think we did.
Oh, dude. Check this thing out, man.
Just the bathroom? Let's have a shower. Wow. Give me $5 a day.
You ain't gotta pay me shit. I'll be in here right now, dude. Fuck. I'm all about it. Fucking hey, check me out,
Don't
man.
bring it. Don't bring it.
Look at you. Look at you. Hey. Hi, Mom.
Would you like a bath?
Look at you. You're not.
Alright. Is there a hole to poop in?
Oh, my fat ass.
Looks like you never use one of those.
That was a good bath.
There you go. As long as you feel better.
Solid dust steel door you shut down.
Yeah.
I mean, could it be residual sound from that?
It's possible.
Very possible.
Sound like someone fell.
Huh?
Sound like someone fell.
Yeah, it did. It did sound like. What the f was that?
Upstairs.
This time, Pat and I were on the second floor in the kitchen area. Jake and Rick were down in the break area by the main entrance. After reviewing all video footage, there was no explanation where these footsteps were coming from. What sounded like they were coming from the main hallway on the second floor.
Huh?
Sound like someone fell.
Yeah, it did. It did sound like. What the fuck was that?
Upstairs.
Huh?
Sound like someone fell.
Yeah, it did. It did sound like. What the fuck was that?
Upstairs.
Huh?
Sound like someone fell.
Yeah, it did. It did sound like. What the f was that?
Upstairs.
I got one of them too, if you want to put another one in.
I'm good.
You're good?
I'm good.
Good. I got one of the batteries too, but it's big, big. We locked in. What the hell? You're shitting me. Yeah.
Which one are they in? Is this like main door lock or something? Like that first door right here, does it lock?
The one going into the hallway? It shouldn't be.
Maybe we're just weak. Feeble.
No, we can't open
Yeah. What Rick? Rick. This is a tiny woman and she
swear
just
to
opened that
God.
door.
I opened it. I didn't even.
I pushed down this button and I tried to open it, it wouldn't open. I'm telling you. Yeah, watch it down here.
Damn, that door's heavy. Door's fucking heavy. Hello?
Down in the boiler room. Is there anybody down here with us? Just come over and talk to us. We're friendly people. Heard that?
I don't want to open that door and go in there, Rick.
At this time, Jake and Rick were in the boiler room. In the door in front of Jake, we were told earlier that the staff did not like it in there or in the boiler room at all. But behind that door, there's been known of strange activity that they could not explain.
We're friendly people. Heard that?
I don't want to open that door and go in there, Rick.
Talk to us. We're friendly people. Heard that?
I don't want to open that door and go in there, Rick.
Talk to us. We're friendly people. Heard that?
I don't want to open that door and go in there, Rick.
All right, this is what we're doing. All of us are taking the floor by ourselves here at Hillview Manor. All of us.
Me.
What, Jake?
Me.
Let's get in the basement.
Right.
We're getting the third floor.
Rick's getting the second. I'm getting the first. What is the nurse's
The
station?
most active places in here.
And I was so generously given the sought after Panasonic IC recorder.
Yes, you were.
Nobody else.
Yep, I'm up here on the second floor by myself. And I'm not liking it very much. Is anybody up here with me?
What Rick didn't know at this time that it seemed like he was not alone on the second floor, but what he captured, it sounded like someone was actually there, and when he got up to move, they didn't like it and were yelling out, "Hey!"
Is anybody up here with me?
My name's Jake. And I just want to talk with you. So I'm going to start this recorder. I can hear your voice. I'm just going to do a couple minutes and you can answer me. Then I'm going to listen to it. So here we go. This is Jake downstairs in the basement by himself. Is there anybody down here with me? I already told you my name's Jake. What's your name?
Okay. I'm on the 3rd floor. By myself. Heart's racing a little bit. I'm gonna go ahead and put this right here.
This is so crazy. This is called facing your fears, the big time. It's kind of funny. I mean, something happens. What am I gonna do? I'm gonna run like a by myself. I ain't got my bros to back me up. And I know every one of you out there would do the same. So, this is fun. It's funny. It's crazy. But you would do the same, seriously. I challenge you guys out there, how many would you do this? How many of you would do this? Would you actually go and sit in a place by yourself for 20 minutes in a large facility? Would you? Okay, I'm going to review some audio. So what I'm going to do,
stop this.
Pizza and beer. Perfect combination. If you could have one more thing to eat, what would it be? I'm gonna play this back again. So maybe you just want to hear your voice. If you just want to hear your voice, now's your time to say something. I'm gonna stand still, I'm gonna just let you speak. I'm gonna give you 30 seconds.
What Jake captured on his recorder is almost somewhat disturbing. You cannot really make out what the words are being said, but it did not sound very happy. And you can tell that Jake is holding his hand very still while holding his voice recorder. But it did sound like somebody was very angry or upset that they could not have that last meal that Jake was talking about.
Pizza and beer. Perfect combination. If you could have one more thing to eat, what would it be? So I'm gonna play this back again. Maybe you just want to hear your voice. If you just want to hear your voice, now's your time to say something. I'm gonna stand still, I'm gonna just let you speak. And give you 30 seconds. Pizza and beer. Perfect combination. If you could have one more thing to eat, what would it be? So I'm gonna play this back again. Maybe you just want to hear your voice. If you just want to hear your voice, now's your time to say something. I'm gonna stand still, I'm gonna just let you speak. And give you 30 seconds. Pizza and beer. Perfect combination. If you could have one more thing to eat, what would it be? So I'm gonna play this back again. Maybe you just want to hear your voice. If you just want to hear your voice, now's your time to say something. I'm gonna stand still, I'm gonna just let you speak. And give you 30 seconds.
Hello? In front of me again. Is that you in front of me? Can you say something?
While Pat was on the third floor, it sounded like he was having a lot of company up there. So much that it was right in front of him, like someone took a step or threw something right at his feet. But he would not get any responses back when he asked if they were right in front of him.
In front of me again. Is that you in front of me? Can you say something? In front of me again. Is that you in front of me? Can you say something? In front of me again. Is that you in front of me? Can you say something?
Okay. I've seen a shadow figure. I keep hearing noises, like the doors are trying to open. heart's racing.
There's something here with me right now? Did you just grab my leg? What the fuck was that? Seriously, did you just grab my leg? Is there a fucking spider in here? Oh, my bad. You still recording? Yeah, sorry. Are you grabbing me? Any patience? After all of us took a floor to ourselves and spending 20 to 30 minutes and capturing some interesting EVPs and having personal experiences, we would later gather to do an audio quarantine session, which we really didn't capture anything during that time. One final investigation together, all four of us, throughout the whole building. But it would seem that Hillview Manor finally decided to get some rest. Is it possible that what is happening here at Hillview Manor is the same that happened at other locations that we've gone to and experienced? Heavy activity towards later in the afternoon, during dusk to early evening, and then later on at night, calm down. We would like to thank Rochelle and her staff and the owners of Hillview Manor for having TSP to come out here to this amazing location in Newcastle, Pennsylvania. Again, this place did not leave us disappointed. It left us surprised and left us thinking about all the different experiences we had there. Hillview Manor did close her doors in 2004, and she still seems to sit quietly on the top of the grassy hill above Route 65. But evidence of its history still remains active at Hillview Manor, and we'd like to say our prayers to the lost souls that lay in rest.
Beaver? Damn.
Well, never mind, excuse me.
He went downstairs.
Look at the size of that beaver.
I meant groundhog. This beaver came on mine. Then we saw some town named Beaver something.
Beaver County. That's
Beaver-
right over the line. Beaver County.
Pat, you just missed the biggest beaver Chris has ever seen. Chris has seen some big beavers.